Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this one we're going to be reacting to The Good Place Season 2 Episode 5 called Existential Crisis. Recap.
So in the last episode we saw Michael trying to convince the group to join forces with him, and Eleanor was very kind of against it. She kind of regressed into like her old self and she's only thinking about herself. But funnily enough, Chidi was the one that was not in his own mind. He was making
decisive.
decisions.
Yeah.
He was decisive, essentially, yeah. And also we got to see how Tahani died, finally, which was sad, but also like an idiotic idea of what her
the same way the others died, basically, an idiotic way. Golden statue, I'm assuming it's golden statue, of Camilla just fell on her as she was trying to take it off.
Yeah,
or whatever it was, off its podium or whatever it was. And
then Michael, they eventually agree with Michael that yes, they'll join forces with him, but it wasn't until he promised them that he would take them to the actual good place. And I think he wanted to tag along as well, otherwise he's just going to get ripped up into like a million pieces. But all of this is off the back of Vicky threatening to go to Sean with how many iterations he's had of this good place. It's like 800 or something like that. And Janet also joins the group. She's like, yeah, you know what, one of my key features is to basically help humans be happy. So if it makes them happy, then I'm in on it as well. And at the end we see Vicky take up her role as the #1 point scorer with a sash and a little crown. That was pretty much all that happened.
Yeah.
In the last one.
I mean, Eleanor does agree, largely in part because of Chidi.
Yeah.
Because Michael has a word with her, or he's talking to her, and he tells her that Chidi helps her in every single iteration. So it might have sort of pushed her to help. But also Janet, who I think technically can't lie, might have ended up telling the other demons in whatever the new rebooted Good Place would have been, that these guys, you know, the actual plan, but because she's technically programmed to keep humans happy, she decides the thing that would keep them happy is to go along with this plan, so she decides to join as well. So let's see what happens in this one. Season 2 episode 5, Existential Crisis. Let's check it out. Oh god.
You gotta admit, things are going pretty well since I took over.
Our 4 humans don't suspect anything.
Yeah, because we're killing it. From now on, make all your memos 1 page max with pictures.
With pictures? So they can understand easier?
We're gonna have Tahani throw a party for Gunner's birthday, but no one will show up because we'll also be throwing a party and it'll be way better.
That might work. Upstaging Tahani.
It really, yeah.
I work so hard on my torture ideas and theirs are so basic.
And it works.
These millennials, they have no work ethic.
Not a demon in sight, except for...
Oh yeah, he's got to take ethics lessons as well, forgot that.
Well, I've read everything on your syllabus, and how do I put this delicately? It's all stupid garbage.
That's delicate.
Let me just get into the mindset of a human. Oh, I'm a human, and my breathing tube is next to my eating tube.
This is going to be harder than Chidi thought.
Being forced to throw a party that I know will fail.
That's why they're doing this. It's what you're best at.
Vicky may be some demonic torturer from the netherworld, but does she have taste, sophistication, and encyclopedic knowledge of traditional and avant-garde Belgian floral design?
Yes, she does.
No, Jason.
No, she doesn't.
What if I throw a party that is so amazing that it's actually better than the party that's supposed to win?
They don't give a shit, Tahani. Oh my god.
Michael is not into your class. Right now, I'm the best student.
Nailed it.
I'm gonna be the velociraptor.
You trying to say valedictorian?
No.
Yeah, she was trying to say valedictorian.
Oh my god.
He's immortal. Look, if you live forever, then ethics don't matter to you because basically there's no consequences for your actions.
True.
That's also true.
Yeah.
I have to force him to think about what we used to think about. That life has an end, and therefore our actions have meaning.
That's what you used to think about? I used to think about how it's weird. They don't make pants that are just one big pant leg for both your legs.
Is she talking about a skirt?
Isn't it a skirt?
Yeah.
No, you're not getting it, and my thing is different, so shut up.
Uh-huh. Sure.
My essence would be scooped out of my body with a flaming ladle, and every molecule in my body would be placed on the surface of a different sun.
If it did, there would be no more Michael.
Think about that.
Is he going to freak out?
Yeah, most probably.
Thinking about mortality.
No. Me?
Yeah, he's freaking out. You know what? He didn't take into account this part of it. He has to wait till he goes back to normal from realizing he could die.
Can I get you a snack? Do you eat? I can never remember. What do you eat? Babies? You want me to get you a big fat baby?
No, don't do that.
Oh, what?
You learn about death when you're a kid, and it's just not that big a deal.
Sad news. Your doggy Max has passed away.
Aww.
When a dog is very old, like 5 or 6 or something.
5 or 6?
This is a long rainbow bridge, and at the end of that bridge is a beautiful farm in Guam. It's in Guam. Okay, look, I'm lying, okay?
Oh, she folded.
There's no such place as Guam.
Oh, no.
Your dog Max is dead in a duffel bag under the deck.
Oh my god, that's even worse.
I didn't know how hot it gets in cars
Oh
sometimes.
my
The
god.
point is,
God.
don't be sad. Honestly, I'll get kind of annoyed if you do get sad.
Don't get sad. Don't get sad because I'll be annoyed if you get sad.
Let's celebrate that dead dog's life by bringing Mommy another bottle of white.
How about you just don't leave your dog in the car?
That's how she learned about death. That's messed up.
Everything is perfect.
Red alert! Red alert! We need help.
What's wrong with Michael?
They broke him. Chidi broke him.
He's having an existential crisis. So,
Title.
we need to cheer him up. Balloons! We babysit Michael in shifts so that no one sees he's a catatonic blob.
Or you could just sit tight. The entire party are going to be heading over
Oh,
there soon.
Tahani.
No, he doesn't get it.
Oh, wow. Build a real bear workshop. That's
oh my god,
epic.
that's cruel.
Flying station's over there if you want to fly like a falcon.
That is
Oh,
pretty cool.
damn.
We can all hang out here for a bit and then we can head over to your party. Sound good?
Look at Tahani's face. She knew it was fake and she still ended up getting tortured herself. Oh, damn.
It's going through a midlife crisis.
There they are! ¿Qué pasa, muchachos?
Oh my god.
What happened to
Oh,
him?
man.
That, what you
Thank
just said.
so much for the advice about shoving my feelings down deep.
Did he get his ears pierced?
Have you met my secretary, Jeanette?
It's still me, Janet. Michael just asked that I change my appearance. And also say things like, "You're so funny." And so how many quarterbacks are in a home run?
Oh my god. What have they... What has he done?
He's moved on from existential crisis to just straight up midlife crisis. That's good, right?
Knew a ton of guys like that back in Arizona. I mean, they hit on you when they're drunk and their breath smells like supplements, but overall they're pretty harmless.
Their breath smells
It's
like
Chinese
supplements.
for Japan.
That was brilliant.
What the hell is...
Absurdity needs to be confronted, but this is just denial, and at any moment that denial could collapse, and he'll be a mess. He is a Jenga tower of sadness.
For an immortal being, he's pretty fragile.
What'd you expect? It's the first time he realized what death is.
I know you guys weren't super close, but still, it's hard. Losing a parent.
Eleanor, Mommy's here, baby. Oh, then
She's always got a glass and a
Why
straw,
is
isn't
she...
it?
Why is she still holding a glass of alcohol?
don't be sad, okay? Your father wasn't great. Let's call him what he was. A fart in the shape of a man. You know, I had a long-running bet with Eleanor's father that I would outlive him. I won. He's dead. Up top.
No. Oh, why
She
did you do
really
that?
never cared about him.
Did my mom slip you her hotel room key?
Yes.
Oh my god.
She's crazy.
This party is far superior.
I'm sure yours is amazing.
I don't have, you know, actual unicorns you can ride.
Oh damn, look
I
at
mean,
that.
that is pretty sick.
I am feeling amazing. I'm gonna do some push-ups.
God, everyone's gonna get suspicious.
We'll go around the room and name our favorite cheese.
What? No.
Let's all get back to the party. What was that? You didn't run any of that by me.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry, babe. I was upset, but it's all good now. I mean, anger is toxic. I'm not about that negativity. Need torture as suit torture.
Just
Stay and have fun. I'm gonna go and throw myself a pity party, though I doubt I can even throw one of those properly. Oh.
I don't know why what did she think was gonna happen?
Can't stop moving. I stop moving, I'll start thinking.
It's gonna hit him like a ton of bricks.
He's gonna just just chill.
Oops.
There you go.
There you go.
What's the big whoop? I dealt with death and I was fine.
No, you didn't. Your mum messed you up.
Yeah, that's true actually.
Who has 4 toothbrushes, like Bill Gates or something?
A family.
Parent toothbrushes can be close to the kid toothbrushes and
Oh man.
watch over them.
That's messed up. Obviously, because she didn't have that with her parents.
Make sure no harm ever comes to their little bristles.
Oh, that sure. That's like shit. What the hell just happened?
Oh my god. What's she doing?
I don't know. It's like bitch Eleanor. She's probably never cried in her life.
It's funny because we've never seen her like this either. So it's just.
It's like she's never cried, and the first time she does, she cries into a plunger.
Do you know what's really happening right now? You're learning what it's like to be human. All humans are aware of death. So we're all a little bit sad. All the time.
Welcome to life.
And in the words of a very wise Bed Bath & Beyond employee I once knew, go ahead and cry all you want. But you're gonna have to pay for that toilet plunger.
Brilliant.
The way they're torturing me is through event planning mishaps. And it works.
But they can conjure whatever they want.
They told you. That's that's what she doesn't understand.
Back in Jacksonville, I was in charge of a 60-person.
Oh, Jason, not this again.
This 60% thing.
We would rate them in 5 categories. It is the best. It was a scale of 1 to 13, but 8 was highest.
What the hell is going on?
What is this?
You're the most amazing person I've ever met. Besides Michael.
Aww.
And he was constantly torturing us, so I'd only rank him a 10.
Which is worse than an 8.
What?
I know.
You're awesome. Be nicer to yourself.
That's great advice. Well done, Jason.
I am grateful you pulled me out of my funk.
Thought we could read Death by philosopher Todd May.
Sounds like the perfect beach read. Should we wait for Tahani and Jason? Where are those goofballs? So.
Oh my god.
That was awesome.
How did this happen?
Be right back.
No. No.
And that's the end of the episode. What the What just happened? Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
I don't even remember if I said, and that's the end of the episode. And that's the end of the episode. Thoughts?
Did they get too drunk?
They obviously got too drunk. I mean, they probably drank all the champagne flutes. Like, all the champagne that was there. He was really nice to her. He was sort of consoling her at the same time.
But don't you think that the clever thing about this, don't you think that Tahani is not stupid, but she knew she was being tortured. She thought she could outdo them, and then she still got upset with the outcome. And it's like, how did you get upset with that, even though you knew?
It just makes it worse. It makes it worse that she knew what they were trying to do, and they still ended up winning anyway, as opposed to not knowing that it's fake and being miserable because of it. I don't know how she ended up in that situation. Do you honestly think that, because they can just conjure up anything at any time, they can do all sorts of stuff. They had a massive, I don't know, petting zoo or whatever of and then monkeys and a ball pit with puppies and
unicorns.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And she did a very elegant. Did she just think it would be nothing? I mean, what the hell, Tani?
I don't know. That's also Jason making her feel better about herself made no sense whatsoever. How can you have a rating system between 1 and 13 and 8 being the best? Like, I get the moral behind it. That it doesn't matter where you come.
A rate between 1 and 13 and 8 was the highest. She got an 8, but I think he got a 10, which is high.
But I get it. It's not. I get that element. It's not what you get. What the number is. It's just.
Oh, forget the rating system. No one cares about that. That's just general Jason bullshit. They slept together. What the hell, man?
I don't know.
Hang on. In this iteration, he's not
the only
with...
iteration that's happened. He's not with Janet.
Right.
Janet. No.
Okay, I mean,
because they haven't got married. They didn't get married. They didn't like kind of hug or.
They did hug. No.
But not like.
They did hug like at night somewhere. I think that was this iteration.
But no, but what I'm saying is he didn't like fall in love with her straight away.
Okay, so
get married.
Now it's all changed. Now these two are probably not really, but Tahani had a very weird look on her face, like, what the fuck is happening?
I mean, wouldn't you? I mean, you'd probably be the same if you woke up in bed with Jason. Like if you were Tahani, you'd probably be like.
And he was super excited and wanted to make you cereal. It's the only thing he knows how to make, probably.
You just add milk. It's not difficult.
Okay, let's get to the main bit of it, which is Michael getting to grips with what mortality is.
Yeah, that I find quite weird because he has mentioned it before, but it hasn't got to him the way it got to him in this episode. And I did realize I forgot that obviously their minds have been wiped so many times that they won't remember him saying it the first time. But for him to experience the low and then have a midlife crisis in the same episode,
it's very quick. It's just like it happened very quickly, didn't it? The whole mortality thing and realizing that he could die, and then going through all the stages and the denial, and then getting his ear pierced, and getting in a very short space of time he got a nice car, and it was with Jeanette, and a tattoo. That tattoo bit was hilarious.
That was
that was hilarious. What was it? Chinese for Japan? Something like that. that was wicked. Oh, it was brilliant. And then he got his ears pierced, and then he had some weird haircut, and he almost looked like he came straight out of Miami Vice. And then secretly, whilst it was about Michael contemplating death, and so that we can move forward, and is that like the ethics lesson, it was really about how Eleanor dealt with death, because she's had some shitty parents who have robbed her of
a lot of things
and
life in general, I guess.
Life lessons, from learning about the dog to her dad, the funeral. She didn't feel anything, and it kind of like it was like a wall broke, a barrier broke, and like it all just came gushing out when all she did was look at toothbrushes.
I kind of get that. It's like the little things in life. I understand that, but also it's interesting that she spoke to Michael without reading any of those books or like consulting any of them. She just came from the heart. She was like, look, this is what it is. That's how we mere mortals live. And it was enough to pull him out and carry on.
Sort of normalized, but not really. But it was a great episode. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.